Okay. Here's part 2. Fingers crossed that it works. Gonna close that out and open up YouTube dashboard here. Oh boy. I do apologize. I do. So, control room. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Daisy. How are you? On, done. Save. Okay. Hi. Is it working better now? Are things a little less choppy? Because sometimes when I do this through, when I go live through YouTube, it always gives me problems. But for whatever reason, when I go live through StreamYard, it's just fine. It's much better. Yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I just want to see what you're talking about. Okay. So before I get into the story about Luna, I'll tell you about this project that I'm working on. You know that I'm working on Kimono by Diamond Shop. This is what kimono looks like from top to the bottom. I'm really close to finishing. And we're going to work on a section, a little bit of a section. There's no way I can finish. This pen is Diamond Painting Pen Pal. And they're on Etsy. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have all of the links for you as soon as this video is finished. This tray is from Shiny Shazza, and they are on Etsy as well. And I'm using my Craftmates Lockables, which I really don't like this storage system anymore. I like the individual boxes better nowadays, but I use what I have. So, yay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hi, hi, hi. Yes, I haven't been live on YouTube for a long time. That's one of the reasons. So it gets a little kerfuffled. So I do apologize for that. But yes, okay, let's get started. I'm going to tell you about what happened to Luna. And I hope that you are having a really good day today. And if you're not, I hope that your day gets better. My day was difficult. Today I had to bring Luna in to get a surgery, and she needed surgery on her leg. So some of you know that my dog has a limp because she got hit by cars back in 2016. And ever since then, like, she's not able to use her leg. We had a plate installed, like a titanium plate installed on her arm. But she never took to it, like it just didn't work well for her, and she stopped like using her leg. And now it's at the point where she might as well be a 3-legged dog, right? She's a collie. She's a standard, just regular old run-of-the-mill collie, but she's a blue merle collie. So she's gray and black and pretty, and totally suckered me into adopting her. But I digress. Around Christmas time, she, thank you so much, Beth. Around Christmas time, I noticed that she was licking her leg a lot. And right around New Year's, I actually was like super concerned because she was licking a hole into her leg. I was like, what the heck is going on here? So I brought her to the vet immediately, right? And the vet said, it's nothing. This happens sometimes. Let her lick it and she will be fine. Like, let the dog do what it's going to do naturally and it will heal. Well, that was at the beginning of January, and at the beginning of February, she still was licking, and it was like a hole was opening. I'm going to try not to get too graphic, okay? But just be warned, this is about dogs and surgery and wounds and stuff. So basically in her armpit, she had this hole. Like a hole, like an inch long hole. And it would heal up with very fragile skin, but then it would puff up like a balloon full of water, like a blister. And the vet at first was like, oh, it was probably her harness. Just, stop using a harness, which I did immediately. Stop using a harness and she will lick it and the saliva will help heal it and whatever. And you know me, like I was worrying. And so I watched her and I kept thinking, something isn't right here. Something's not on. And also I Googled, is dog saliva really like healing or whatever? And the internet says no. Surprise, surprise. This is now, in fairness, this is not the vet that I go to a lot. This is just the closest one, right? So anyway, went back in beginning of February and I brought James with me this time because I was like, maybe this is a sexist thing. I don't know. And um he said the same thing to James as well. Said, it's fine. It will heal. It might take 3 months. And I'm going, that's unusual. But I didn't really think much about it. Well, it is now the middle of March, and the thing, like, it just keeps coming back. It keeps healing and then coming back. And I'm like, right, okay. So on Monday, when I went up to therapy, I took Luna to my vet, the vet that I trust, right? And immediately, like, he took a look at her and he was like, okay, so this has been going on for 3 months? I said, yep. And he said, anything unusual? And I told him like what was happening. And I don't want to get too graphic here, but if you want to hear more about it, I talk about it in the vlog, the Patreon vlog. So I have, more private vlog over on Patreon. And that's just for my own privacy, I guess, and safety. But if you're curious, definitely check it out. But anyway, what happened was he goes, okay, he took a look and he kind of pressed around the outside of it. And he was like, there's something hard in there. And it could be something that's, left over from something, like from the accident. I was like, nah, the accident was years and years ago. There's no way. Like, he said, yeah, there's ways, sometimes you'll have an injury, especially like motor accidents. And I never really thought about this, but in a motor accident, people have said that, like shards of glass make their way out of their bodies and like, your body will reject it eventually and it'll come to the surface. And some people like scratch it out or whatever. And hi, Linda, and hey, everybody. Hey, Diamond Art Nurse. Hey, everybody. So he said that could be it. And immediately my mind went to the screws in the plate that's in her arm. But, that was just a feeling I had and not anything based in fact, obviously. But so fast forward to today. So for the past 2 days, I've just been on edge because, I know that my dog is in a lot of pain. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, or the extent to what, how bad is this going to be, right? Like, easiest thing is to just remove whatever it is and it's fine. And the worst case scenario in my brain is that she's going to die or we're going to have to chop off her leg or something. So I I've been kind of distracted this week. I was meant to make videos. I was meant to film this Wipnchat yesterday. I couldn't get myself to do much of anything because of the worry. And I didn't quite recognize that until later today. But yeah, so went up there and I dropped her off and he made me sign a consent form, just basically saying that I give my consent to have my dog put under, because there is a small risk that dogs can die under anesthesia. And like it really, oh, I was just like, right, okay, she has to have this done. What are the chances? She's not dead. Okay, so she's fine. She's alive. I don't want to worry anybody. But so thank you all so much. um, Basically, I will get to the chat in just a minute. I just want to get the story out, so I'm not keeping you on edge. But basically, he puts her under. I go and I'm like, he tells me to go into town and just do something to keep me occupied, I guess. What do? I drive into the town and he says it'll be a few hours. So I drive into the town and I sat in a parking lot and I knitted. I just knit on my shawl. I was so worried. I went and I saw Cal's Crafts or Cal's Crafts here on YouTube. She's also on she's on TikTok now. And so I was in a TikTok live just, and she was so kind and like, oh, poor Luna. And that's really sweet. Thank you all so much. I was worried. I was really sick to death about it. I watched Jasmine as well, knitting nurse here, and she was on Twitch and trying to distract myself. And eventually, it was about an hour and a half later, or an hour and 45 minutes later, I got the phone call, and he was like, "Okay, she's coming to. You can come and pick her up now." That's it. He didn't say anything else. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, how is she? Is she okay?" And I try not to rush back. I was behind a cop and there's me like trying not to like speed. But anyway, it's fine. I got there. I got inside and he goes, "It's okay, but I need to show you something." And I was like, "Oh God." He takes out this little, like a medicine cup that you would, take a swill of, I don't know, anything liquid, a liquid medication. He's got this tiny piece of tissue, not like skin, like bits, okay? The thing that was in her. And the only thing that I can describe it as, because he really went into a lot of detail that you need to be spared, because I know a lot of you are probably getting ready for dinner right now, so let's not talk about it. But imagine like a pearl, a little seed, like a seed bead, a little pearl, okay, in crafting. And it was like a gland or a cyst or something that had nerve endings, and it had developed, and it was controlling like it was controlling the ability for it to like fill the area with liquid or with whatever. And it was this, I don't want to, it's not hemorrhaging. I don't know. I'm not a vet. But anyway, this little tiny gland, like the same size as one of these diamonds, right? Like a teeny tiny thing, was bundled up with nerves. And it was bothering her so much that she was trying to lick it out, to wipe it out. But obviously it was bundled up inside her flesh or tissue. So he was able to safely remove it, and she was under a pretty heavy sedation for that. So he carried her out to the car. And she, oh, bless her, she was like lolling her head. I've never seen her like this, obviously. She's usually so alert and, she's always like barking and everything. But yeah, she was completely like drooling and everything. And the poor girl. And he's like, yep, that should be it. There shouldn't be any other issues with this. But, he gave me two types of medicines, nerve blockers and antibiotics. So she's on a course of those for 10 days. And at the end of the 10 days, we're going to go back with her and get the stitches removed. But stitches, y'all, like the other vet wouldn't even put stitches in her to close it up. You know what I mean? Like, how, and then what the crazy thing was, right, is that not only was he able to source the issue and everything, he then actually showed his own finger and he said, do you see this here on my finger? And there was like a chunk of his finger missing, right? Like it had obviously healed over, but there was like this dip in his finger. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I had the same thing about 10 years ago happen to me. And they don't have an explanation for it. It's not like it's not cancerous or anything, but it's something that can happen in your skin and then it just reoccurs and reoccurs and reoccurs and you literally have to cut it out. And I was like, oh my gosh, how weird is that? So, long story short, she's fine. She's okay. She is feeling a lot less groggy. And after the live, we're going to administer the first dose of her pain meds so that I figure late at night would be the best time for her to take them so that she sleeps well. Not late, but like, about 2 hours before we go to bed so that she doesn't wake up in the middle of the night feeling bad. But yeah, thank you for your patience this week because I had full intentions of being totally 100% back. And then all of a sudden it was just, I've been crippled with anxiety. But yes, he is an amazing vet. I am really disappointed in my local vet, and I have half a mind to actually go back to him and just be like, this is what happened. And thanks for nothing, but that's really rude. I don't know if I want to do that, but you know what I mean? Like, what the heck? He should not be in charge of an animal practice if he's gonna, not investigate further. You know what I mean? Especially when it's a reoccurring thing. Like, I felt like he didn't trust my judgment, but I knew to trust my judgment, right? Like every mother, like every mother. Oh, thanks, Katie. Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Randy. Hey, Nita. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I think instinct is a really important thing to follow because I didn't want this to keep going on and on and on. You know what I mean? Like, I just knew deep down that something was wrong. And I, you know, there was a part of me, like, obviously, I kind of feel like a bad mom for not getting a second opinion right away. But why should I have any reason to not trust a professional? Is my thinking, but like obviously now maybe I should. Maybe that's the wake up call that I needed. Once you find a great vet, keep going to them. Personal experience. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Marie. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, I think I feel, yeah, a formal. So Abigail just said, I'd write a formal complaint to the vet practice and tell them how badly they messed up by not even looking at her. I agree. I think that might actually be the best course, a formal written complaint. Um, Obviously, my husband is very non-confrontational, so he probably wouldn't agree with me, but like, come on, you know what I mean? Hey, Robert. Oh, it's Bob. Hey, Rebel Jedi. Hey, Kaden. Luna is much better now. You should go back and tell him. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, our first instinct is to just trust the professional. I hate feeling like jaded by things like that. So I feel like I will absolutely 100% go to the other vet all the time first for everything because he is really, really good and so fast. He knows exactly what it is. He's also the vet that told me, was it in 2020 maybe? Or I think it was in 2020. He told me to start swimming with her and that would increase the blood flow to her leg. But unfortunately, it just didn't work, you know. I got all the gear and everything and we were going out every week and it's just she's got a bung leg now, so you know, and there was me rationalizing. I was on the vlog today. Um um I be careful what you say, by the way, because YouTube really doesn't like it when you threaten violence, by the way. Even though I know that you're joking. I just be careful. I feel like I need more wax or something, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, in when I was filming my blog this morning, I was just like, oh my God, do you know, what if she has to lose her leg? Do you know? Like, how is that going to impact her life? Is it going to impact her life? Because I know that there are some dogs who have three legs that get along just fine. But yeah, I was in a bit of a spin, trying not to let that happen too often these days because we've been working on that through therapy, which is wonderful, by the way. But yeah, try not to spin out. um, hey, Angel. Thank you so much. The RSPCA. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Amy. Oh, you had a bad experience with your local vet too? I'm so sorry to hear that. So, that is Luna. Luna's all good. And for those of you who have not heard, I just want to put this out in the Wipnchat. Gigi is no longer with me. Gigi the cat. Um, it's asked almost on every video. I'm so sorry, but she did leave. She left her on her own. She got out through a window um, back in January. And I've been keeping an eye out for her and I'm, you know, putting out food for her when I see her, but I don't see her that often anymore. She's very much an outdoor cat. Excuse me. And I think she loves being outside. So I knew that a time would come if she didn't want to be with us, that she would go back out, you know, and be free again. Honestly, I think it's probably for the best. As much as I hate to say that, but that's the life that she knew. And I felt like I was keeping her prisoner, you know, and I really don't want to do that. I did want to give her the best life that she could have, but she's so savvy, you know what I mean? So my windows will be open all summer. So I will absolutely let her come in and be with us, and I will feed her whenever I see her from now on. But um, you can't really take the outdoors out of a cat, right? It's just it's just very hard to tame a feral cat unless you have, you know, screens on your windows and things like that. And even then, I've heard of cats tearing through screens and things like that to get out. So excuse me for a moment while I take a sip. Right, Helen? Sorry about all the Nightbot stuff. That's just the automatic link giver so that my mods don't have to do all that stuff. You know what I mean? So let me go back up. Pencil Surprises wants to know any advice for newbies on a tight budget. Do you mean for diamond painting? Hey, Robin. Hey, Beth's a Beth. Hi, Robin with a Y. Yes, Dina Marie, exactly. Hi, Walia. Yualia. Hi. How are you? Hey, Lizzie. How are you doing? So any advice for newbies on a budget? Um, I do recommend saving up to get better quality kits because you'll get more enjoyment out of them, in my opinion. Now, this is just my opinion, okay? So, you know, different people have come from different backgrounds and different experiences and stuff, but I bought a lot of really cheap kits when I first started diamond painting. I wouldn't do that anymore. Even if I wasn't like, you know, if I wasn't a YouTuber and if copyright wasn't an issue and all this stuff, I still probably wouldn't buy any of those kits because the rendering on them is garbage. Like a lot of the Amazon ones, all of those, you know, China stores that are fronted, they come out with new names like every other week. I just highly don't recommend that. Now, as somebody who's been making diamond painting content and having it stolen by these companies, I can absolutely tell you that I will never buy from them for personal reasons. I have to fill in copyright violation forms at least once a month. These companies pop up and they steal my content, they steal TikToker content, and they use it to push products that are definitely not what is being shown in the videos. So if you want to start with something just to practice on, sure. But I'm telling you, I will tell you this. If you've done one and you really like it, like you find it soothing, you enjoy diamond painting, if you invest in a higher quality kit, get a big one. It'll take you longer to finish it and you'll get your money's worth. That's my personal feelings on it. Diamond Art Nurse says to keep your windows open. It's a perfect way to show her she has a place to sleep. Absolutely. And I still have her beds and everything that still have her scent on them. So those will be near the windows when full on summer comes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, and the no more double-sided adhesive. Ugh. I like some of them, but I mean, I really do prefer poured glue, in fairness. Hi, Amanda. My cat was a feral cat. The pound was coming to euthanize him. Oh no, he adjusted well. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Randy. Randy is, you can call me Butter, by the way. You can call me Butter. It's good to see you. It's good to be here. I would love to go live on YouTube more often, but if you've been wondering where I've been going live, I go live on Twitch. And Twitch is a streaming service as well. It's a really fun platform. And I go live on there like usually twice a week. I wasn't able to go yesterday. I was really productive yesterday. I did a lot of paperwork stuff. So I decided to keep going with the productivity instead of going on Twitch because it would have stopped that right away. That's right, Dina Marie, exactly. Actually, Amy, that's a good suggestion. She's saying to make like straw-filled boxes. I've actually got one that I made myself out of it's like a cat shelter that's made out of one of those, you know, those plastic tubs. And then I put insulating sheets inside. Then I have straw at the bottom, and it's got a lid on it, and then I wrap the whole thing in a trash bag. There's a small opening, like it's big enough for cats to get in and out, and I know that they use it. So highly recommend doing that if you can, if you have like stray cats in your area. Keep your scent close. Yes, exactly. You're welcome, Pencil Surprises. Hi, Robin. I am working on kimono. It is by diemoonshop.com, DIYmoonshop.com. I pronounce it Diemoonshop because that's how they pronounce it. But you would type it DIYmoonshop.com. And if you just search in the search bar for kimono, Kimono, she will come up. It's by Kathy Delancey, and it's just a gorgeous piece. I have lost all tackiness in my pen. Why does this happen? All right, let's switch pens. So that's a multi-placer too. Does this have anything in it? This is my first ever pen. Like my first ever diamond painting pen that wasn't a blue or pink pen. This is Handmade Diamond Painting Pens on Facebook, and it's a hybrid. Let's see if it works. Maybe. I'll try it. It's so light in comparison. It's really light because it's wooden and not resin. Let's see. We had a cat from RSPCA which hid under a bed for a week. Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry that she went missing again. Good decision on the paperwork. Sometimes you have to be in the mood. I absolutely have to be in the mood to do errands and things like that. So like it was a mega day. I crossed off so many things on my to-do list. I got a lot of things done that just needed to be done. They needed my attention. And I was like, I would love to go live on Twitch, but if I go live on Twitch, I'm going to lose that momentum. And then I'm just going to fizzle. Is Diamond Express double-sided adhesive? I don't know, Warrior Princess. I'm sorry. I haven't opened one of those before. I know that they have a YouTube channel though. Which if they are watching, I have received your email and it's on my to-do list to answer all of my emails because I have a lot of emails unanswered. And I'm so sorry to anybody who emailed me. I'm backed up. I'm backed up, y'all. I only just got my Facebook messages done. It's kind of been weird. There's been a huge influx. So I do apologize if I haven't been answering you straight away. Thank you, Diana. Hi, Shatika. You grew up with cats and dogs? Me too. Kaden wants to know, how long did it take you to finish Where the Fun Never Ends? Miss Coffee and I did that for Pride Month. Was it 1 month or 2 months? I don't remember. Honestly, Kaden, I don't remember how long it took, but I think it was about 1 or 2 months. And it's going to differ for everybody. You know, some people are really fast. Some people can dedicate more time to diamond painting than other people. Like, I don't really have as much time these days for diamond painting as I did when I first started. When I first started, I was diamond painting for like 6 to 7 hours a day, every single day. I was obsessed. I loved it so much. I had no other crafts going on in my life, no interest in other crafts at all. And then the cross stitch bug hit me. So now I try to maybe not even it out, but definitely I schedule my diamond painting time because otherwise I won't do it. And I know that sounds horrible, but it's something that I have to schedule for myself. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Oh no, your cat just tried to eat your diamond painting wax. Ah, oh, Beth, by the way, Enabler's Outpost, who is here in the chat, I want a giveaway on one of their live streams, so please follow them. They turn pens, and I know that you've seen them in my videos before. I've got loads of them. Hang on. Quick plug. How many do I have? How many did you turn? I think it was these 3. And then I have more. Oh no. I don't know where my Galaxy pen went. But anyway, Enabler's Outpost is really awesome. They do live streams where they pick, like, everybody gives their suggestions for what kind of diamond painting blank to make. And then they use like a wheel to determine which colors they're going to add together. And then you get like a chance to win the blank. And I actually won. And I felt so guilty because I was like, I don't need another pen. And so I decided that my mom would get it. And my mom got it. She just got it today. And she's so happy. So thank you so much. The purple flower pen. Oh, yeah. Where is that? Hang on. That's the moss pen. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the Flower Girl blanks. Oh my God, I love this pen so much. I know that this camera is not going to bring it up, but there's like these beautiful purple flowers and a pine cone right in the middle. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. But I have a pen obsession. So I need to give some away. Maybe not those pens, because those are really nice pens. And I love them so much. And they just mean so much to me. But I will have to do some giveaways in future. Wow, we only did one color. And we've been here for 40 minutes. Hey, Leslie. Okay, let me try to catch up. Glenda, hi. It took about 2 months. Thank you so much for checking, Abigail. So it took me 2 months to do Where the Fun Never Ends. I cross-stitch during my kids' therapy sessions and diamond paint at night. Nice. Struggling to get motivated. Same here. We can be in that same boat together. Oh, you stopped altogether as well, Robin? I'm sorry. Yeah, but, crafts can like come in and out. You know what I mean? Yes, she loves it. She sent me a picture. She's just in heaven. It's her first ever, like, resin diamond painting pen. And we need to pick another color. Blue or green? You let me know. Let me know in the chat. Blue or green? Which would you rather see? Hi, Anna. Balance it out or whatever you fancy doing. Yeah, I think these days I'm going to balance it out because I want to get them done too. I just, you have to sit at a table. You can't sit on your couch. And that's a big, like, no. I like sitting on the couch. Message UNC 013 on TJ's. Oh, that's awesome, Bob. Obsessed with collecting pens. Same. Okay, we have blue, 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 green, green, blue, 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 aqua, Kelly. Oh, I know, Carrie Gold. Green, blue, green, blue, fairy tale. Green, blue, blue. Okay, I think blue wins. Currently on a crafty kick. When I get home from work, I'll do a section of my diamond painting. When I'm about to go to bed, I cross stitch. Nice. Is there a rose gold on rose gold? Elizabeth, will there be more rose gold on rose gold? Purple. There's no purple. Well, actually, there is a little bit of purple, but let's do blue. So I'm going to do letter A, which is 939. On this canvas, I just choose the symbol I can see the easiest, and I go with that. So that's why it's either green or blue. Let me check the stash. Nice. Yeah, I highly recommend them. They are in the United States and very fast. But do keep in mind that if it's like a custom and you have a blank that you want to be made, you can absolutely do that. But you know, these things take time to craft. So I'm penned out at the moment. I know I should probably switch it up a bit, but until I get my real DP mojo back, I think I'm just gonna kind of embrace and enjoy what I have, you know. That's something that I've been trying to do with all of my crafts this year. So far, I think even from last year as well, but just to kind of just, you know, work from stash, appreciate the things that I have, not feel pressure to buy things and all that sort of thing. And I know that's rich coming from me, but honestly, like, yeah, I am doing my best. Lots of pen fiends. Oh, Dana. Thank you. Thank you for telling your name to me. I appreciate it. I'll try to remember, Dana. I actually fell asleep last night cross stitching. You can do that? I think it's because I have such bright lights on when I stitch that I don't think I could fall asleep. Been on off the diamond painting for a bit now. That's okay. I would just say don't get rid of it. Just put it away for a while because that bug might come back, you know? Hi, Tony. Thank you so much. Welcome. That sounds awesome. What containers are you using? These are the Craft Mates lockables. They are like a pill container system where it has a lock here on the side. And if you press this in, you can then lift up on the container and then it snaps into place, but you can't open it otherwise. So theoretically, if it falls on the floor, it has less of a chance of opening, but I find them a little unwieldy these days, and they do open if they fall on the ground. But they were from Michael's in the United States, and I think you can find them on Amazon as well. But who knows? Who knows? But they're called Craft Mates, all one word, lockables, all one word. I hope that helps. I need to be on a no-buy. That's what I'm on right now, more or less. Dana, not Dana. Oh, Dana. Perfect. Sorry. La 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 la. Hey, Wendy. Meditation squares. Oh, nice. The new Dean Rousseau. I'm so sad that he got licensed and then the license had to be revoked. It's really, that must be very upsetting as well. I mean, I don't know if the artist feels that as much as I'm imagining, but that can't be good business, you know? I split my time equally. But if I'm in severe, unbearable pain, I'll only cross stitch until my pain gets more manageable. I understand that. I looked at my stash last night and screamed, how do you go on a no buy? Oh, hello, Paula. Can you order the pit bull right now? I'm not sure. It might be out of stock. I'm not sure. I've now put myself on a no buy. Wait until they go on sale for under 20 bucks. Thanks, Cynthia. That's a good tip. Oof. A diamond paint eat an hour and 30 minutes before the shift. Nice. Oh, Beth, can you put your link in the chat for Angel? It's a Facebook group, and then they have an Etsy website. So the Facebook group, Enablers Outpost, they kind of do fun things over there, and they tell you when they're going to drop things and give you a preview of what is going to come to the shop so that you're ready and you know what time the listing will go on the site on Etsy. But you were talking about making a website, right? And getting off of Etsy, or am I confusing it with something, with some other site? Oh, so it was artlicensing.com or something like that he was licensed with. Yeah, that sucks. That was a whole thing. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that situation. But look, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Some people are just greedy. So greedy. You can order Pitbull. We want to get away from Etsy if at all possible. Yes, absolutely. The fees are outrageous. Try to step away as quick as you can. If you can get out by the end of Q1, do it. That's what I would recommend. I'm not going back to Etsy ever again. I was on a no buy, and then Ukraine happened, and Little Dragon. It's got Little Dragon by Tatiana and 6 by Olha. Oh well. That's okay. That's for a good cause too. You know, that's allowed. That's totally allowed. I didn't know if you wanted me to open the can of worms with yeah. No buy from now on. After purchasing all the Scooby-Doo kits, I'm done buying for now. That's okay. I'm sure that, you know, there will be no shortage to the amount of amazing things that come out. And, you know, I just got a big box to share with you all over the next few weeks, and I am so excited. You're going to love them. But don't feel pressured. You know, don't feel pressured. If you're not in the space to do it, then, you know, you don't have to. The only thing to remember is that if it's something that you really, really, really want, and you want it on your wall and you want to do it right now, like don't wait, is my suggestion, because things like that Josephine Wall art license thing, that can happen at any moment, and it's an immediate thing. So once they sell out of the stock that they have produced, that's it. They can no longer legally produce it. So yeah. Although, just so that you know, you can get Josephine Wall cross stitch charts, and then you can convert that to diamond painting very easily. And Katie, you just made a series on that, right? You're doing a series on that. I'm so behind on YouTube. Y'all, I'm so behind. I try. I watch the highlights. I watch Wipnchats. That's all I have time for these days. But yeah. Did my... No. Okay. I was like, did my connection just drop? Excuse me. But yeah. Patty, hello. So how are you all doing? How are you getting on? Today it was 20 degrees here, which is 68 Fahrenheit. It's room temperature. It's finally room temperature again. I love it. I love it when the weather gets warmer. Yeah. So Beth from Enablers Outpost just wrote, I just want to share that I reached out to the licensing agency to inquire about us getting some pieces they have. I saw myself out when they told me they require $5,000 to $6,000 up front for 2 images. It's a lot. It's a lot. Doing a cross-stitch conversion to diamond painting on a blank canvas, not a Josephine wall, but the same concept. I am shocked. I didn't realize you weren't a moderator, Katie. Sorry. Wow, I'm actually shocked. So please go check Diamonds and Washi's channel as well if you're interested in figuring out how to go from a cross-stitch chart to a diamond painting. I've always wanted to do it, but I just never did, you know? I just never did. And now that my Mojo's kind of like, meh, I'm kind of like, maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. 20 degrees. Yeah, it was 20 degrees. I was I was sitting in the car knitting and I was just like, this is heaven. So nice. Rose Prophet. Who's Rose Prophet, Robin? Have the entire J-Wall Zodiac series contract. Well, see, I know that Diamond Painting Deutschland has a contract with Josephine Wall, but I think that might be ending soon. So now might be a time to get it's up for renewal soon, I mean. And they're probably going to ask that company, Diamond Painting Deutschland, to up their price as well. And that's not guaranteed. It was a lot of money. Like it was an unreasonable amount of money, which is why Diamond Art Club refused to pay it. But I cannot speak on their behalf. I can only infer what they wrote on their Facebook group. So if you need to know, you can go to Diamond Art Club's Facebook group, Diamond Art Club VIP group. If you've purchased from them before, you're in, but you need to make sure that your Facebook name matches the name that's on your order forms, like the name on your account, or else they don't let you in because they can't verify who you are. And you need to have purchased from them to be in the VIP group. Anyway, just in case anybody was wondering. A lot of other creators tackling them lately too, so there are lots of helpful videos out there. I am so impressed by everybody making videos right now. I feel so behind, but soon. But yeah, like it's an easy concept, but it does take math, and I'm not good at math either. So who knows if I will ever do that, but it is possible, and I'm so glad that you're doing a project because I can't. I can't right now. If you don't want to do it, you can always go through Heaven and Earth Designs website. They have their own diamond painting section, and they make their own poured glue canvases. You could choose poured glue, double-sided adhesive, and they'll print it onto the canvas. That's what I did because Yeah, I don't want a blank canvas. That's just me. Diane, you're here. Hello. It's okay. Don't worry. How are you feeling? You got Aries? Yay. Rose, Prophet, and UYDU. Oh, uniquely yours down under. I don't know Rose Prophet though. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Thank you for sharing that. We got snow today. Oh my gosh, Karma. That's crazy for this time of year. I looked out the window and said, spring? Spring? That's how I felt today. I was like, excuse me? It's still March, you know. Like it's not, you know, normally we get like a fall spring in April. And I know that that should just be full on spring, but no, no, no. It's fall spring. What ends up happening is we'll get like a week or two of beautiful sunshine, which is happening right now, by the way. And then all of a sudden we'll have like rain for 3 months. And it's not until the end of July that we get decent weather again. So yeah, I was a little confused today. Hey, Erin, no worries. I had a Facebook group. With a name that doesn't match the name of my user. Oh, interesting. Okay, Mandy. Maybe it's the same email address or something. I don't know. That's just what they told me. So that's what I know. I feel like cross stitchers have an edge over strictly diamond painters, though. Like, you know how to read a cross stitch chart, work with Pattern Keeper already. That's half the work. That is a lot of the work. It sure is. It does take a little getting used to, doesn't it? Um, but Pattern Keeper is such a lifesaver. Like I keep saying that I wouldn't even attempt a full coverage project without Pattern Keeper. So there's that. Rose Profit Creations will sell the Zodiac starting April 1st, but they can't sell to the EU because Diamond Painting Deutschland has that license. Aha! Thank you, Diane. Rose and Jenny merged together in Australia, is it? Oh. Do you think there's going to be any more of Enyas Guerrero? I hope so. I haven't seen any. Well, actually, have I? I can't recall if I've seen any coming up, but I hope so. Seems like my kind of weather. Do you want to switch? No, I wanted to stay. I want to be in room temperature outside. That would be nice. Now all it needs to do is stop being windy, you know, because the wind makes it colder, of course. But yeah. Oh, she's an artist. That's interesting. Thank you, Diane. I am so out of the loop. Thank y'all. First time I've had a live Wipnchat. Tony, I think I've only done 2 of them. Honestly, I do apologize. I just part of me thinks that this was lazy, but like at the same time, if I were to sit down and chat with y'all for an hour and then have to edit that and upload that to YouTube, it wouldn't be ready until like midnight my time. You know what I mean? So I was just like, you know what? Let's just say hi live. Why not? Why not? Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. I really do. It's probably the rule, but not strictly enforced, would be my guess. Oh, I see what you mean about Diamond Art Club. The group. Hi, typical Targaryen. How are you? Crashly. Hi. How are you doing? What are you up to these days? I'm sorry I haven't been around. So another thing I used to do is like there were these crafty Zooms that I've been invited to and all these groups and stuff. And I've just been so out of it lately and just under pressure. That I just, at the end of the day, when I'm done doing the things that I feel like I need to do that day, I just feel like zoning out. And it's not doing my social life any favors. So I do apologize. I'm in Vegas. By the end of May, if not sooner, it'll be 100 degrees every day until October. Ugh. No, thank you, Dana. It's all good. We're just happy. Oh, thank you, Diana. Oh, yay. So Cynthia is just saying thank you, Katie, because Katie showed how to use Pattern Keeper in the converting process, and she made it look so doable. That's so sweet. Good. Aww. Ferdinand got fixed. Poor kitty. Poor kitty. It's for the best. It's for the best. But all those little kitty cats, so cute. Hi, Cindy. Hey, Pixie Sticks. Oh, Pixie Sticks. Hi. It's been so long. Will you and James be doing Theory Tuesday again? Yes. We're actually going to film one tomorrow. So, okay, here's another thing that's been going on. So you know how Ireland accepted or is accepting refugees from Ukraine. And we got about 200 at all at the same time that arrived to our town, our little tiny town in the what I call the arse end of Kerry. And they were asked if they would like some English lessons, and there was an overwhelming positive response. So because James is an English teacher, like English as a second language teacher, like me, he's been asked to, Luna's distracting me now with her barking, I'm sorry. He's been asked to take on more work at the school. So he's had to tell his brother that he has to stop. He has to stop working in the restaurant, and he has to, sorry, he's going to start teaching. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry. Just had to shout from this room to the next room. Nope, she's going to keep going. Raining cats and dogs. No, it's only supposed to be 36 degrees here tonight. No. Hi, Kathy. Since finding diamond painting YouTube has helped me pick up hints and tips to assist my own projects. Awesome. Hi, Mary. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Y'all have helped me too. You have no idea. Honestly. Yes, I think Luna is concerned for Ferdinand. She's like, no, I'm next. Let's see. Did they come out with a new season of Skinwalker Ranch? I've just seen the second season. Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know. I can ask, but the chat probably knows better than me, more than likely. For today only, we welcome your barking, right? She's getting lucid. She's coming back. I'm new to this. Hi, Janalisa. How often are there new releases? So it is all dependent on when they have something available to release. But for the last few months, at least, it's been at least every Friday or Saturday. So every Saturday for the past few months, maybe give or take a week or two. They've had new releases almost every single weekend. There are often these midweek kind of releases, special collections, or like the Warner Brothers, or things like that. Sometimes those will happen in the middle of the week, but it's not every week. It's only on special occasions, and maybe when they need to fit something into their schedule. But if you want a more like detailed answer, I would just message them on Facebook or Instagram. They'll get back to you. But yeah, I don't really know if they have like a method to the way that they do it. I'm sure they do, but I don't know it, if that makes sense. For those of you wondering what Skinwalker Ranch is and everything, James and I do this. We've been doing this kind of series. It took a break for a little while, called Theory Tuesdays, which I renamed to the Weird and Wacky with Mr. Ray. And we talk about weird stuff. And the last few episodes, the last two that we did, we were talking about Skinwalker Ranch and all the Skinwalker stuff. So if you're into like kind of wacky, funny, conspiracy theory-esque stuff, but without the, I don't know. There's no like backing track or anything like this. It's just James telling me these kind of weird stories and my reactions to them. And honestly, I think the only reason people watch those videos is because my husband is pretty funny. He's so goofy. Bridgerton is in 2 days. Yes. I'm rewatching it. I'm rewatching season 1. So I'm really excited. But yeah, we are going to do Theory Tuesday. And it will, if it's not out on the channel this week, then it will certainly be back next week for sure. 100%. No excuses. But where was I going? I was going with it because so James is going to be teaching on Tuesdays and Thursdays now too, but they're going to be English classes. So he's going to be a little under pressure, but I'm going to try to catch him at just the right time and make sure that we get these videos filmed, because I know how much it means to you, and y'all have waited so long to see these episodes. So thank you for your patience. Oh, you've watched the playlist twice? I'm going to tell him. Bethany, hey, how are you? Welcome in. Hoot Nanny, right? Oh, it's such a funny episode. I love watching them. I love watching them because like he still makes me laugh even when it's just a recording. I'm partial though, you know. Darling. No, he can't hear me. I'll tell him that his fans miss him. He even made a YouTube account so that he can respond. I was like, we need to make a true podcast, babe. So, okay. And I don't think that I told you, or did I? Did I tell you about his job interview and the results? Did I tell you that yet? Oh, down. You and James have such a fun dynamic. Oh, thank you. Can't wait. I'm going to put it out there that it was Radar that was doing all the paperwork at Skinwalker Ranch, right? With the briefcase. Oh, so funny. We're going to do a little recap at the beginning of the next episode of episode 3. Just so if you don't have the time to go back and watch it or something to familiarize yourself with it, at least you get like a little recap like they do in a lot of American TV shows. Yes, season 2 comes out on Friday. You can rip the audio from videos and make it into a podcast. You can? feel like such an ancient being when I think of things like that. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to check it out. I think we would be willing to do a podcast, but like he's gonna have to not be teaching. Oh, I didn't tell you. Okay. So I guess I'll end the Wipnchat on some good news. We'll stay here for a little while longer. I've still got like, somewhere around 10 minutes or so before I have to go. But um, James, last summer, you might remember, James was doing an interview process for a government position as a civil servant, just paper pusher. Which I guess it isn't, it's not, your dream job, but it's a really good, stable kind of position. So he went through the interview process and they granted him a part-time position or like a temporary position last summer. And he got his experience and he did his thing. And then, it was over. So he needed to get a new job and they put him on a panel so that he could later be re-interviewed for a permanent position. And he just went through the interview process. It was very stressful. Like, imagine me. James and I are very similar these days. He didn't used to be like this, but now he is for some reason. Maybe I rubbed off on him. But he gets very nervous and he loses confidence a little bit. He doesn't need to. He shouldn't, but he has. And anyway, the whole week leading up to his interview, he was so worried. And I was like, babe, you got this. You got this. You don't have to worry about it. Like, don't stress yourself out about it. Of course, telling somebody to not stress out about it is not going to help. So it was the night before his interview. And he's like freaking out a little bit. He's got all these questions and they're like, he's asking for my help. And he's like, so what would you say if they ask you this question? And it's like, something to the effect of, share a time when you found something in your work processes very difficult and how you overcame it, with more flowery language than that, but essentially that. And he was just getting stuck on these things and he was trying to like write down his answers. And I saw that he was writing typing his answers. And I was like, what are you doing? No. You just need to brainstorm. So read the interview question, brainstorm for a little while, think about an experience you had, and just remember that as an example of one of those experiences. So tomorrow, when they ask you a question, you'll have all of these little tidbits of memories to fall back on. That's all you need to do. Stressing yourself out, writing the answers to the interview questions is not going to do you any good. So we did just that. We did a little role playing. We did some brainstorming. And the next morning, he absolutely nailed the interview. He was so confident. He had really good answers. They asked him to elaborate, and he just knocked it out of the park. It was a really good interview, and he had a great feeling about it. The whole day, he was like walking around and humming and singing and like in such a good mood. And it had been so long since I'd seen him like that. And I was so happy for him. And 2 days later, he got a message saying that he had been accepted, that he had passed the interview process, and now they're just waiting on a permanent position to open up. And then he will get a job, a full-time permanent position. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. So yes, he passed the interview process. And now we're just waiting on a job opening. But in the meantime, he's going to use what he's got. And he's teaching horticulture and English in the Adult Language Center. And yeah, it's going to be great. So hopefully it will start at the end of the year or at the end of the summer or something like that. But we have no idea when it's going to happen. So Do you live in the UK or the US? Sorry, Anne, I am in neither. I live in Ireland. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Yes, yes, yes. It's so exciting. And you know what? He even was like, babe, we should go on a vacation together. It's been years since we've done a vacation together. So we're dreaming about a vacation right now to celebrate. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Um, waves from UK. Waves back. So yes, yes, yes. Great news. But yeah, James is just a little busy, but he's always busy. He kind of is a workaholic. I'm gonna say that. Just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. I didn't get that much diamond painting done, but we did some. We did some. There we go. I just didn't want my diamonds to fall into the glue again. Yeah, this is a very confetti heavy painting. All of the diamond shop paintings are super heavy with the confetti, but it does give a really good result when it's done. If you like the computer charted stuff, you'll really like the diamond shop ones because they have it down. Like it's kind of a mix. But yeah, super confetti heavy. Thank you so much. Yes, we need a vacation. So we're thinking about somewhere warm in October. So we're thinking Canary Islands or like Greece or something, I don't know. Something where we just hop on a plane and when we land, that's the destination. So it's got to be pretty close. But warm. This is, by the way, Crashly, this is from Shiny Shaza. It's a resin tray, and it has these pretty butterfly stickers and like dried flowers in it. So pretty. And those, what are those called? The little polymer clay flowers and some glitter. Love it. You know me in purple. You're halfway through Whimsical Winter. Yay! Oh, thank you so much, Diane. Thanks, Bob. Canes, that's what it is. Hey, Pocket Roddy, how are you? Sorry if I've missed you. I'm so sorry. Oh, Shay's here. Hey, Crafting with Shay. How are you? Thank you so much. Um, Polymer clay cane, it has to be. Yes. You know what? I'm actually in love with those little canes. The little, you can buy the chips, the cane chips. Oh, and I love the bottom because it's got, I don't think you can actually see it because this is StreamYard and StreamYard does weird things to my camera. But there's like a really fine mica, like an iridescent mica on the resin in the back. But I love the canes and I especially love fruit canes, of course. Why haven't I talked about food? I think this is a record. I don't think that I've talked about food at all during this stream. That's really bizarre. Anyway, I love the little food ones that you can get, like bananas and avocados and stuff. So cute. Thank you, Irene. Hoping to move to a large project sometime in the near future. The largest I've done is 40 by 50. I remember when I was like that. And I remember when I used to say that my sweet spot was 40 by 50. I think that's still true, but most of my canvases are much bigger than that. How would you? I don't know if you could ship a raw cane. How did food not come up? I don't know. How did we skip the food talk this time? Which, by the way, if you weren't there on St. Patrick's Day last week, James and I were live. I was live for 9 hours, and James was with me for the last hour and a half, and it was hilarious. So if you'd like to go and have a look, it's still up there. The last hour and a half, we did a food challenge. spicy food challenge, and we're planning on doing another one. So I will definitely put the link in the community. What is it called? The community tab here on YouTube when that comes up, so that you have, warning ahead of time. But the best way to follow me on Twitch is just to go over there and type in Rachel Ray Craft, all one word, and follow. It doesn't cost anything, but it'll let you know when I go live. I try to put my schedule on there, and I also have a Discord channel that's available to the people who chat. So come on in. We will be chatting tomorrow. It's going to be at noon my time. So that's, what is that? Right now, 11, 10, 9, 8 a.m. Eastern, because we have that time difference right now. So it's only 4 hours different between this side and that side. Don't talk about food. I'm already hungry. I'm so sorry. Hi, Sherry. Working on Enchanted Evening. Oh, wow. Yay. I'm amazed how far I've come with painting. Yes. Hold on. It's right here. Hang on. I have it. I was showing off my pens earlier. Look. This is Crashly's first pen for me. Isn't it pretty? It's kind of peeling a little bit, but that's okay. It's so pretty. I love the colors in this. That's one of them. I think there was another one, but I won't go digging. I'm not diamond painting anymore. Yes, that was the best. No, there's no name for the Discord. It's like a code. Message me on Instagram, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, I still have it. Of course I still have it. Why would I get rid of it? I have everything. I still have everything that everybody's given me. I think I'm running out of space though. So I'm thinking about making a mystery box. I don't know if anybody would be interested, but it'd be just like a giveaway. Maybe soonish. I don't know. I can't do it right now though. I really can't, because I don't have the thing set up for it. But soon, maybe when I do a Wipnchat next week. Yeah, don't tell anybody. But I'm gonna do like a box full of paintings and accessories and stuff, and then I'll just ship it to you. And I could ship anywhere. I'm pretty sure I can ship anywhere. And if I can't ship to you for whatever reason, I'll just hold on to it until I can ship to you. You went and bought spicy noodles? That's awesome, Glenda. I don't even seal with that stuff anymore. I use resin now. Man, that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. That was years ago. Shh, Carla. Mystery box would be awesome. Yes. And then that way you have something from me. And hopefully you can give it a good home. And if you don't like what's in the box, you could always give it away to other people. Maybe other people would be interested, or like a women's shelter or something like that. Maybe they could use it, or a school or whatever. But it would just, you're helping me. You're helping me and you get some free stuff. So, right, it is 10 o'clock. It is 10 p.m. And that's when I said I was going to finish. So I must go. But I want to thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me during this live stream. This is amazing. I should do it more often. I really should. But thank you for your concern for Luna. She is going to be fine. I'm going to go give her her pain medicine now. And I will keep you updated on her. Definitely, if you haven't joined Patreon and you like vlogs and you want more of them, go over there. There's a weekly vlog, and it's really fun. I like making it. I will see you on Twitch if you're on Twitch tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern. If you'd like to start your morning with me, I will be cross-stitching tomorrow. We're going to start with a unicorn cross-stitch, and then I'm going to move over to Pokemon. Yes, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you to everybody who is in the medical field for all the work that you do. Thank you ever so much for all of the humanitarian aid that you've been doing in the past few weeks as well. Thank you to everybody who entered the raffle. I really appreciate it. Gwen, Allison, and oh, I keep forgetting. I'm so sorry. The winners. The winners of the raffle. Congratulations. All of the prizes have been sent except for Gwen's because I'm trying to get her a special card. But yes, thank you all so much. I hope that you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you really, really soon in the next video. Thank you, Pixie Sticks. Thank you, Dina Marie. Thank you so much, Beth. And thank you all of my mods as well for all the links and stuff. I really appreciate that. I will see you all soon. Take care and stay safe. Don't forget to drink your water and take your meds if you haven't already. I will give Luna lots and lots of hugs for you. Take care, everybody. And I will see you soon. Bye.